Thank you very much. I am Esther Ngumbi, and I'm an assistant professor at Entomology and African American Studies. I grew up on the Kenyan coast in a town called Mabafweni in Kwale County. My parents were teachers, but their income was not enough to sustain us and send us to school. So we farmed. I got up early every day to work on our family farm before going to school. When I was a young person working on my family farm, I saw every year that halfway through the season, insects would come and take away much of our food. And what insects hadn't taken, drought would. This had an impact on me. Education was very important to my parents. I did very well in my examinations, and I was recruited to study Bachelor of Science at Kenyatta University. My assignment to study science turned out to be a very lucky one. I realized I loved the process of science. We did a lot of agricultural work, and I knew that this was the career I dreamt of. I was enrolled in a master's degree program at Kenyatta University before I could even finish my bachelor's degree. Every step of my life, I've had teachers and mentors who guided me and opened doors I never knew existed. My parents, too, gave up on everything for a chance for me and my siblings to have a chance at education. During my master's degree, I worked on the problem of a stem borer that was destroying Kenyan maize. After that, I went to Israel to study how to prevent insect damage to agricultural products in storage. I then came to the US to do a PhD at Auburn University. At Auburn, my advisors encouraged me to study how soil microbes influence plant health. We found out that some of the beneficial soil bacteria make plants less attractive to insect predators. Other microbes boost the productivity of plants or help the plants withstand periods of drought. 3 US patents emerged from our work, and my advisors generously included me on those patents. In 2011, I received my doctoral degree in entomology at Auburn University. The following year, I founded Dr. Ndumi Faulu Academy with my parents. This elementary and middle school in my home community now has over 110 students in grades 1 through 8. In 2014, I founded Oyeska Greens, an agricultural startup for Kenyan farmers. This program helps smallholder farmers to make use of the best information to improve the health and sustainability of their crops and to bring their products to the market. I came to the University of Illinois as a postdoc and joined the Illinois faculty last year. I am very active on Twitter, but I am very grateful that University of Illinois allows a researcher like me to do research, publish, and translate new scientific findings, not only for Illinois, but for the rest of the world. With my colleagues here, I am continuing to study the many ways soil microbes influence plants. I am striving to take guidance from nature and to amplify natural approaches to make agriculture robust in the face of climate change. A key focus of my work is global food security. In addition to developing new approaches and technologies that farmers can use here in Illinois, I want to find solutions for resource-poor farmers that can't afford expensive technologies. What are some of the cheap natural things that are available for farmers to use? In one experiment, I am studying tomatoes to see if amending the soil with certain microbes can boost the productivity of tomatoes or allow tomatoes to repel away insects or enhance their flavor. I'm also fascinated by something I saw here in Illinois in an experimental field. And I love getting out there and seeing what nature is doing. Someone was growing pumpkin plants near a plot of corn. I noticed something very usual, that some pumpkin flowers were covered with western corn rootworm beetles, while others had nothing. So, came back to the lab, and I am exploring whether there's anything unique in the chemistry of pumpkin flowers that we can use as an attractant to trap the beetles and draw them away from corn. One of my other passions is science communication. I write about food security for a number of global media outlets. In addition to teaching entomology courses, I teach classes in science communication. And I'm hoping that we can develop a certificate in science communication here at the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign. My life's ultimate goal is to transfer all the knowledge gained from my research to developing countries. I look forward to the day that I can train African farmers on products from soil that are designed for their farms. I will push for this sustainable movement that begins in the soil. I will keep inspiring people to take action against hunger and food insecurity and to ensure a future of nutritious food for our world's growing population. This, arguably, is our world's pressing sustainability challenge. Thank you for your time and attention.